Hey everybody, you have just tuned in to Real Laughs on 104.1. I'm your host, Mr. James Young. We got a great show for you guys tonight. I want to go ahead and shout out my co-host. We got Mr. Mike Herlihy in the house with us tonight. Also, we have the godfather of Orlando comedy, Mr. Ken Miller.
Oh, black man.
so horrible, man.
It's horrible.
It's so bad. And it's always, I got my partner in crime here with us, Miguel Colon Jr.
What's up, guys? And I want to take a moment real quick. I know that a lot of places are opening up right now. We're getting things back rolling. And, we just started on Monday, but there's a couple companies that I want to make sure you guys check out. I definitely want, if you have any automotive needs, to go to Montalvo Tires, 2601 Curry Ford Road. I want to bring up, too, everybody we're plugging, nobody's paying us. These are just people that have been a part of our lives that we know we can trust. I've been going to Montalvo Tires since 2002. These guys have taken care of all my automotive needs. They've been the kind of guys who have literally looked at my car after other places said it was going to be like $2,600 worth of work. And they're like, nah, if you get the parts, we could do this for like $500. So Montalvo Tires, 2601 Curry Ford Road. I promise you, go check out the reviews on Google. They have nothing but hundreds of reviews saying these guys are some of the best, nicest people in the game. I trust them, and let them know Miguel from Real Laughs sent you.
Nice, man. Make sure you guys go out there and do that. Support your local businesses because they definitely need it. And speaking of that, please go to my OnlyFans. You guys can look me up. It's Black Panther 69. Come on, y'all know already.
My OnlyFans is thicker with a hard R. And it's just me like this.
Dude, I wouldn't even know what I couldn't even think of the name. Like I'm so corny, and it'd be like Crown Royal Ken.
No, it would be Ken plus 10 inches. You know. And Mike's would be Mike Herlihy.
No, mine would be Thanks Mom, because they're the only one who's going to send money to my account.
Mike would have one of his fire wallets open by his crotch with just like a scared face.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
All right. Guys, just go ahead.
No, it's gonna get gross. No.
Actually, I think it was about to get a little scary, which is, I think, exactly what we're about to do here, right?
Yes, Ken already knows this, but there's something coming our way on top of, the COVID-19 scare. There's something else coming over here that's about to terrify Americans, man. And it's an insect, right? But I just want to tell y'all, Ken knows that I have a fear of stop, Ken, before I even get it out.
What are you afraid of?
I hate frogs, Miguel.
Son,
like I have a fear.
Please tell the story before you get onto the Hornets.
Let me hear the story.
So this was the years ago. This was the first year of Florida's Funniest. It was the semifinals, and James bombed. He bombed. He did.
End the story there. That's all I need.
Pertinent to the story. You must know. James
but you gotta understand. You gotta understand where his feelings were at the time, though.
Okay.
So we had a great ride going up. On the ride back, me and Ron Hortman made it. So of course I'm all happy and everything. We're going down I-4. Me, James John, and Michelle Harrington.
Yeah.
James says, "Oh my God." And pulls off of I-4 and jumps out the van. Like, we're still rolling. We still moving. We're like, what is going on?
It's like he's about to serve a warrant. I
look at the steering wheel, y'all. It's a frog on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I have never seen James move like he ran the 40 and 4-1. Because you gotta understand, we weren't talking the whole ride. We were all quiet because James had. Because I've never seen James bomb. Like, I've never seen James have a bad set.
I've never seen.
He went to his closer, and it was just like
awkward.
It was so awkward, bro. It was at McCurdy, so it was an older crowd. They just didn't get it. We were all like, that never happens to James. So the ride back, it was silent. We were all talking. I'm texting the girl I'm dating, like, yo, man, like I advanced, blah, blah, blah. And just skirt! And James jumps out, and I look, bro, the frog like this big.
Why are you afraid of frogs?
Big,
what do you think's gonna happen?
Bro, Bro, Ken, that frog was not a normal frog. That frog had the N-word in his eyes. That was a horrible frog, man.
But you gotta understand, it's late at night. My bad, Mike. It's late at night. It's got to be 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. We're on I-4 in a minivan going at least 85 miles per hour. The fact that James saw the frog is killing me, bro. But he got off the road.
I felt that frog.
Did we get it out the car?
In my spirit. Okay.
I don't even remember if we got it out of the car or what happened to it.
Why are you afraid of frogs?
Because they're the devil's work. That's why.
No.
Disgusting.
Let me stop you right there. All right. Just to recap, it's you, Ron Hortman, Michelle Harrington, James John, right?
No, James, and Michelle Harrington headed back to Orlando.
Okay. Did Michelle Harrington make it?
No.
Yeah.
They only picked 2 people that year. Remember, in the first year it was picked 2. It was me, Ron, Eric Myers, and John Wynn or something.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I tend to believe that James was driving a car with someone who he felt, if happened to die in a miscellaneous car accident, would move him up into that second spot and saw the opportunity to take out some competition.
I think Michelle texted him, "Is there a woman in the car?" He's like, "You got to get out. Get out now. Get out now. Go with this frog, but go."
James, it's so crazy, dude. It's so crazy too, because like the other night, I'm knocked out, bro. And Sean was like, "Ken, don't move." And of course, what I'm gonna do? Move. I jump up. There's a frog on our bed. Apparently, it must have. We think it came through the pipes.
Nope,
dude.
Nope. That bed belongs to that frog.
Son, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm tearing the room up. I finally catch this frog at like 3:30 to take it up the street, and she's like, "Did you kill it?" I put that mug in a dumpster, still in the box. I just threw it in the whole dumpster. Went back home and went back to bed.
You didn't just throw it in the yard?
Nah, because he'll come back. They always come back to the scene of the crime, son.
See,
what is he, a bad house guest? He's coming back.
So he coming back, B.
I don't mind frogs. Back. Frogs I can deal with. They're cute. I don't mind them all. Cockroaches I cannot deal with, man.
I hate roaches.
I was living with this one girl, and we had a little townhouse, and she came running out like naked into the living room, and she's like, "There's a cockroach in the bathroom." And I'm like, "Did you shut the door? Did it follow you? Did you put a towel?" And she's like, "No, you need to go in there and take it." I'm like, here's the plan. They need to eat to live, right? We seal off that bathroom. Bam, 6 months, he's dead. Done. Yeah. We got another bathroom. We're good to go. I cannot. Cockroaches freak me out to no end, man. I can't.
What's yours?
See, I don't really get. I hate cockroaches when you're at a dirty house because you can't sit and that. But I mean, if I see anything like that, I'm gonna just kill it. I had a spider though once. That it was big orb weaving spider.
Oh, those
make this
scary.
Big web every night on my balcony. And one night, me and my roommate Lou, we were like, we gotta get rid of this thing. So of course, you drunk and you exaggerate how you gonna get rid of it. I was like, give me a lighter and an aerosol can. And so we went to burn it, and it got away, and it ran into the house, and we were both like, oh no. Dude. Now he knows we got a hit on him, and he's got time. But I don't get scared like that of those animals. Like James, you don't like the ocean either, right, James? Like, don't you get? Yeah, see,
I have an ungodly fear of sharks because in my head,
I can understand that. Sharks are murderers,
murderous, bro. Like in my head, look at me.
Real murderers.
I look delicious to a shark, man. Like, bro. He be looking at me like, "Ooh, this about to be Thanksgiving." Like, nah, I hate.
Like, so you scared of what? I'd like to know what other things punk you out. So frogs, sharks.
Well, I was gonna say, sharks. Sharks attack surfers because they see the shadow of the surfboard with the arms, and they think it's like a seal or something, which is James's normal shadow. So I could see how that would be detrimental to you.
Yeah, I don't do mice, bro.
Mice,
mice and rats I can't. If I had, I'm like Mike with the cockroach. If a mouse or a rat's in this house, he own it. I don't do mice, bro.
I almost disgust myself how savage I will kill like a rat in the house, because afterwards I'm like, I'm not that kind of person. but during it, I'm like, crush it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you may not be scared of stuff like that, like frogs like me, though, but yo, this new thing that's coming to America from Japan, the murder hornets. Are y'all ready for murder hornets? Y'all heard of this?
Wow.
Yeah.
Murder Hornets sounds like a New Orleans minor league basketball team.
You just
the New Orleans Murder Hornets.
Bop, bop.
First of all,
Oh, you trying? You trying to come to New Orleans, huh? You trying to kill us, huh?
what? Murder Hornets. Murder Hornets.
They're real killer bees, bro.
No, they're not. No, that's different. That's how we combat them. Okay, here's what murder hornets are. They're a giant form of hornets that come from Japan. They're twice as big as a normal hornet. Now, this is the first time that Japan can say they're bigger than anybody in anything. They're very proud. Okay.
Like a hornet.
Oh, the hornet. Okay, they come over here, and what they do, they're an invasive kind of bug, and they take over all the honeybees. They eat the larvae of the honeybees, and they murder all the honeybees in a hive.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now. These things are like 2 inches long. All right, which is
and
scary
sometimes
itself.
that's big. Just saying.
Yeah, if you're in Japan,
yeah,
they're like 2 inches long, and when they take over a hive, it only takes a few of them to take out a whole hive in a matter of hours. The way they do it is they use their mandibles. They cut off the heads of the bees. And then they eat the bodies and take the larva and pupa back to their babies to feed. Like these are, I see a picture right here. It's just a bunch of decapitated bees. These are these are like these should not be like Japanese or Asian.
Samurai hornets.
These are like Mexican bees. These are like that cartel bee. Yeah,
that's a cartel.
Son, making the other bee into a mule, putting cocaine in it.
You're gonna fly this pollen.
What did we do wrong? First, China sends us COVID-19. Now Japan sends us.
You're my bee.
Man, we did something.
It's fine though, because Donald Trump, I don't always agree with him, but he has reached out to a group of experts when it comes to bees, and they're going to take care of this problem. Wu-Tang Killer Bees are going to take care.
Mr.
You know what it is?
John, we reach out to the Wu-Tang. And the Wu-Tang are going to take care of the bees, Mr. President.
It just starts getting more racist as you go.
You want to kill a bee?
This is the show. This is the show.
I think Miguel actually put in a bid for the job. He's like, look, I got 20 guys. We got aerosol cans and lighters.
And then lighters.
I'm like, listen, man, don't go after all of them. Just go after the queen.
They're not a threat to us, right?
Yeah, they are. They're 2 inch long murder hornets.
They kill 50 people a year in Japan, and even if you're wearing like the beekeeper garb and everything, they'll protect you. Their stinger will go through that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta protect your neck.
Yeah,
there's a video. Ken, you might appreciate this. There's a video on YouTube you can go check out. It's one of these killing a rat. Yeah, one of these killing a rat. The rat.
Send me that link, bro.
Ken's like, I want one in my house.
I know. I'm raising one, B.
You know what we need to do, man? We need to send in bears with suicide vests to go into money. We just need to convert some bears into suicide bombers. We make them like super Christian fundamentalists, and we're like, listen, guys, this is what God wants you to do. And the bear's like, I'm doing this so I can get to heaven and get my 66 jars of honey. You know,
I'm doing it to get my picnic basket, boo boo.
Yeah.
So right now they've only had a few sightings in Washington and a couple in Canada, and they feel like they might be able to get this under control. Which, if they don't, I've had people tell me before how the bees, basically our whole civilization kind of depends on bees, which I've never done the math on all that and break it down, but apparently
that's the bee lobby, you know. Oh, big B, just trying to push their agenda.
Or maybe I'm just remembering that Seinfeld flick. I don't know, but either way, what I'm saying is it's not a good thing to let these things into the country.
Oh, Jesus, Mike. That's how it starts. It starts with the bees, and then you won't let my grandma come stay.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Guys, don't go anywhere because when we return, we got Miguel Colon Jr. doing a Throwback Thursday. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be right back on Real Laughs. Welcome back, everybody. You're still listening to Real Laughs on 104.1. I am your host, Mr. James Dion. I am joined in studio with Mr. Mike Herlihy.
Yes, sir.
That's right. We got the godfather of Orlando comedy, Mr. Ken Miller.
What's up, baby? West Side Connection.
And we got my partner in crime, as always, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr.
What up, everybody? And as always, I want to give a shout out to a local business that's been a friend to this show and that we think needs a little support and love. And that's Badass Sandwich. My homeboy John Colazzo started this restaurant, started as a food truck, moved it into a restaurant. It's got amazing sandwiches. Badass Sandwich on 207 Primrose Drive. Swing by, go see John, and tell him that Miguel from Real Laugh sent you.
Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. I've never been there.
So good.
It's good,
bro.
He's got a sandwich called the Ninjas, Ken. It's pork belly, braised pork belly with like a Japanese sauce, like a Japanese plum sauce. Pork belly, jalapenos is so good.
And you already know I speak a little Japanese.
Throw it down.
Oh, you make a plum sandwich.
Woo, it's like you've been on Duolingo for 2 months.
Oh, let me touch your pork butt.
Oh, whoa.
Racist.
Yo, yeah, y'all gonna be finding new co-host next week. I'm about to be.
Yeah,
about to get
bro.
You're about to get picked up by. He's gonna get picked up by a Tokyo podcast. Ken Miller, you speak Japanese. Come to our podcast. It's nothing but drip.
I'm like, I don't need y'all no more.
Welcome.
I'm about to go be on Adult Swim. Because you know Adult Swim have all the Japanese
all of it.
I'm about to go be on Adult Swim. I don't need y'all no more. I'm about to go be on Ninja Scroll too.
Can't go be on Toonami for no reason.
Yeah, it's a called Kaiju Drift. Very good show.
Oh, I'm about to be on Fast and Furious on China Drift, baby.
It's gonna be Brecca Man.
Yeah. Watch out the
Hornets. You're looking like a Barack Obama. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I've been getting a lot of people hitting us up on social media. They are dying for this segment to make its return. So with no further ado, we're about to go back with Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. with a Throwback Thursday.
Oh, Casey, play it.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We taking it back, way back. So I need y'all to gas up your DeLoreans, get your phone booths ready, because we're going to travel back in time. You're listening to a Throwback Thursday.
21
What's
gigawatts.
up, everybody? This Throwback Thursday is brought to you by no one, because everything's closed, but that'll change. And you know, as I was thinking and looking back, and I don't know about you guys, man, but I collect memories. I'm a kind of person that has pictures, letters, things that I like to hold, that I can just put it in my hand and it'll take me way back. And I have some of my original starter caps. And I was checking them out and I was thinking about it. If you remember the starter cap, yeah, DJ Jazzy Jeff used to do the commercial on how you work the
flip the hat.
Yes.
You bend the hat in your
Now, Miguel, I'm not going to interrupt you, but back in the day, if you wore any kind of sports hat and it wasn't starter, then you was faking the funk. People
there was no reason. There was no reason to show up in the game if it wasn't a starter cap, man. Like and I had a collection of starter caps, and it was what I would spend my money on, you know, and it was what I would ask for like Christmas. And I even had, I don't know if you guys remember the little thing you put in so you can put it in the dishwasher and wash your hat. So there was like a little skeleton that you put in there, you close it, you put it in your dishwasher, and it would wash the hat for you. And that was a Christmas gift. Shout out to my Aunt Maria that I loved. But it reminded me of this, though. In the 90s, when we were growing up, you could be startered up and down, everything sports logoed out. And it wasn't necessarily the team you followed, though. Because they you would sometimes be like, oh, that Falcons jacket looks hot, so I'm gonna get that Falcons hat with it, and then I'm gonna rock.
We all had a Raiders jacket.
Oh,
none of us.
Oh, come on, dog.
Bro,
you know Ice Cube, my favorite. So you know I'm rocking starters. I'm from Carolina, so I had the Charlotte Hornets.
I had the Charlotte Hornets,
I had the Charlotte Hornet Reeboks to go with it.
Yeah.
I'm a closet Knicks fan, so I had a Knicks starter jacket with the Patrick Ewing pump up shoes.
Yeah.
And then I'm a Lakers fan, so I had a Lakers jacket, but I had some Magic Johnson Converse.
Oh man, the Magic Johnson Converse.
I stole all of it.
Yeah. Well, do you guys remember also, like, hey, I had a lot of what I would call, let's be real, bootleg starter jackets that were from like the Swap Meet or like the Asian
Miguel.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Hey, bro, now you snitching.
Yeah.
No, look, man. Hey.
But starter was spelled STARTA.
Yeah, like starter's not spelled with a CH. It's a starter,
Oh my God.
Man, and then there was what's up?
I had so much sports memorabilia back in the day. Not even a big sports fan, but that's just what we wore. That was our uniform.
Let me tell you when I was the freshest. I had the Bulls shorts, the Bulls jersey. But here, Bulls shorts, Bulls jersey with the Bulls cap, right? But but if you checked it all out, man, like the threads were coming off because they basically took a red hat and sewed Bulls on it. And the same thing with the jersey. And my homeboy Ronaldo, who listens to the show, shout out Ronaldo. Ronaldo had the 45 Jordan jersey. And when he had that 45 jersey, that was like 3 weeks after Jordan dropped with the 45. Yeah, it was mind blowing. But I look at it now, man. I'm like, what idiot was it? Why would I go out to spend my day dressed like I was going to play in the NBA and then shop and run errands? Like if I go do right now with a full on NBA, I used to know cats that would put the gloves on. Like they would have an NFL jersey with the gloves on. Like you ain't going out for passes. You doing math,
bro. The best was you go to the basketball court, the dude dressed from head to toe in the jersey, the Jordans, and he never played one game at the court.
Not one game, bro.
He didn't need to. He was looking fresh. He was looking fresh. He wouldn't want to. You don't want to mess the shoes up. You don't want to mess the shoes up.
I wasn't much into.
We would go to the club dressed like that.
I wasn't much into football or basketball. Surprise, surprise! But I did play hockey. So in 1993, the Florida Panthers came out.
Yeah,
and that was my team. And growing up in Florida, you know how it is. Like it gets cold during the winter. People don't understand. It actually gets cold during the winter, but you don't have clothes for it. So I was like in junior year of high school, walking to the bus stop with like sweatshirts, layers, everything I could because I didn't have a winter jacket. I actually caught pneumonia that year, walking to the bus stop, waiting for the bus, rain, everything. Didn't have a winter jacket, didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a job at the time, and my parents didn't have a lot of money, so you layered up. That's all you could do, right? So I came down with pneumonia, almost didn't make it back to school. Christmas morning, I open up my big present from my grandparents. It's a Florida Panthers starter jacket, one of the thick, heavy ones.
Yeah.
Turns out my parents were like, yeah, we were so scared you were going to find it because they sent it to us like 2 months ago. For 2 months, my parents had a heavy winter jacket hidden away while their son was dying from pneumonia. Because they wanted the jacket and ruined the surprise.
Mike, if you would have died, they would have just put the jacket in the casket.
They would have buried me with that jacket. The next year, I lost it because I fell asleep on the bus, and I'm pretty sure someone threw it out the window while I was sleeping.
Oh, man. That's horrible.
But it's crazy. Rappers rocked hockey jerseys.
Yeah, like Snoop with the Penguins jersey.
Bro, we rocked any jersey that we could rock. Baseball, I got baseball jerseys.
You support your city. You support your city.
I have Mitchell and Ness jerseys for teams that were like, we'll never let a Latino play there. And I'm like, Kansas City River Dogs, Bro,
I used to rock a Cleveland Indians hat. I ain't never been to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Never been to Cleveland. Rock a Cleveland Indians hat, bro.
I always get a little confused. I always get a little confused because, like, I'm pretty naive when it comes to like gang stuff and organizations. I was walking through the Florida Mall probably about 5-6 years ago, and I see all these. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of Cincinnati Reds fans this season. They must be having a good season, all these Cincinnati Reds fans. And there were like 12, 13. And I'm like, they don't even look like ball players. And sure enough, you pull up Google, and it was some little gang going around for a while.
No, it wasn't. It was a Cincinnati Reds farm team. That's it. And you racist. And this is just a bunch of little league kids. Sure, they're 18 years old, but that's how you get a Dominican 18-year-old. You like shave your mustache, and you go play in the 12-year-old squad.
Now, I was gonna say this, man. You brought up a really good point, Miguel, with the starter stuff. I remember that. Like I would wear starter even now today. Like I would. But there are certain things. There's certain things I'm thinking we did in the 90s that shouldn't come back though. Like baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, remember how the style was? The baggier, the better.
The Jinkos, yeah.
Skechers and Jinkos.
Look here, man. I wouldn't wear baggy jeans now. But I still wouldn't wear skinny jeans.
I'm just wearing jeans now.
I'm just wearing jeans.
Yes.
A dude at my job told me I had on mom jeans. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I was like, they're just regular pants. Now, but they're like mom jeans. Why? Because they're not tight. Because they all wear skinny pants at my job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these just jeans. Like,
man, that's how when you go to open mic, you feel aged as hell because you got like a button up and just fitted the regular jeans on, and everybody's looking at you like, "Whoa, Dad."
You ain't wearing jeans. You're wearing leggings, man. You just can't. Class. What's wrong with you? Just because you painted them denim doesn't make them jeans.
Yeah. Lululemon. Yeah, man.
But you know what's came back that's just weird to me? Fila and Champion.
Yeah,
a comeback. Like 4 years ago, my daughter had a pair of Filas. I was spent like $20 for. Filas $100 now. Champion $100 now. Like Champion.
I'm waiting for Saucony and Wallaby to come back so I can dust some stuff off. I got my Clark's Wallabies. Let me dust off the buttercream ones.
Oh, one more thing that shouldn't come back, man. Neon lights on cars.
Oh yeah.
My neighbor got neon lights on his Chrysler 300.
Bro. Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with him?
He's super white.
He's just catching on to it.
Yeah.
I like the door lights on like Cadillac and BMW. That's hard. When you open the door and it just shines down on the bottom just to remind everybody.
Yeah, we got that on the Audi. If you open our Audi, we got the Audi lights on there.
You guys ever own a pair of Z Cavariccis?
Oh, bro, come on now. Dude, I did not. I didn't shop it. I didn't shop over at Merry-Go-Round much.
Yo, Mike got his pants from Forever 21.
Dude, I go into school and they'd be like, "You missed a loop." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. There's like 350, dude. I was bound to miss one. I was gonna miss one." You
know what was the savior? You remember JW Jeans West? JW used to be like, "Hey, look, it looks kind of hard. It's $9." But it looks hard. And I'm like, give me that, man.
You guys remember Skids? Remember Skids? Skateboarding pants? Yes. They were always like flannel color. They were like pajama pants, but they had like some kind of slippery road logo on.
A car, yeah. Like it was
they were like big with the skaters. And then you know what was big for a while? Like during just past the MC Hammer phase, those weightlifter multicolored workout
Zumba
pants.
The Zumba pants, man. You get kicked in the face by anybody who knew some martial arts. They just knock you out, man.
They always. Hey, Mike just said that hammer pants, please don't come back.
No.
Please don't. No hammer pants and no polka dots.
But let me go on record, and it's been said by rappers, and me and James to talk about this. Please, nobody go and say MC Hammer was a punk. That's a tough cat from Oakland.
He was legit to quit.
Hey, Suge Knight was his bodyguard for a minute, you know?
Like, remember that.
Redman has a story about MC Hammer. MC Hammer will beat your ass. Don't go after, just because he can dance, don't think he can't fight.
You know what I always
from Oakland.
You know what I like about the MC Hammer story? Like when they were doing the behind the music back then, they would talk about how he would pull up at dance clubs, go pay the DJ to play his cassette or CD or whatever, so he could dance on the floor as a total unknown. And then he would be selling out of the trunk his own CD afterwards.
But you know what? If we saw open micer do that, we'd be like, hack. You know.
Hey guys, don't go anywhere. When we get right back, we got more funny hilarity right here on Real Laughs on 4.1. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Real Laughs on 104.1. I am your host, Mr. James Eon. I'm in the building with some very funny people on the show tonight. We got Mr. Mike Hurley in the house.
Hello, hello.
All right, we got the Godfather of Orlando County, Mr. Ken Miller is here too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of them killer Hornets to give me a haircut.
don't even know what any of that means, and I laughed.
Because you'll cut your whole head off, so you good.
That's right, son. We also got my partner in crime, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr.
What up, baby? Once he said I'm gonna get one of them killer Hornets to get a haircut, I immediately thought this was like a subset of Woo that I don't remember. Killer Hornets barbers. Oh, the 90s.
Yo, hey, Wu-Tang had like 8 groups.
Oh, Wu-Tang had so many groups, and once Wu-Tang would spawn a group, they'd have one good track, and then you'd be like, okay, the rest of the one. Killer Army, man. Killer Army had that one good track, man, and then after that, we're like, okay, thank you, gentlemen, for showing up.
Sons of man.
Feel free to hang out with the rest of the band,
Same thing, man. Same thing. All right. Oh, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day. Right now it's supposed to be like prom and all that stuff like that, but it got canceled, of course, with COVID-19. But they were rerunning a story that happened last year where a prom date was a little unique, and it made headlines because the girl that was going with this guy was 6'9", and her date was only 5'6".
I love it.
Looking at them, it looked funny as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted to know, as men, are we in our ego? Are we in our feelings where we won't date a woman that's taller than us? Like, have you guys ever done that before?
Yeah, look at me and Mike Hurley. Like, we're like 5'6". What do you think? Now that dude, man, really? I imagine him just like a little spider monkey climbing up a coconut tree, just getting to the top, just moving, whoops.
Man,
he can't even like 69 with her. He's like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I gotta stretch it out. He's sitting there just going down on her belly button, like,
yo. Mike's like, yo, baby, you want a 60?
Mm-hmm. You trying to 62 pickup or what?
There used to be this old story that I heard in a bar once, and it was basically about a short guy dating a taller girl, and they broke up, and the girls were consoling their female friend. They're like, how did you guys even make love? And she's like, oh, we used to do it standing up. And they're like, how did you do that? She's like, well, he used a bucket. And they're like, well, that doesn't even make sense, because even if it was standing on the bucket, he wouldn't reach. And she's like, no, he used to put it over my head and hang from the handle and swing back. But to answer your question, man, my first real girlfriend was a good 3 inches taller than me. And then years later, I dated another girl who was taller than me. And I kind of got to go with Miguel on here. I can't really afford to limit who I date and don't. If they're interested, I kind of got to take it, So, but no, it's never bothered me. It always amazes me. It always amazes me though when the girl's not bothered by it. Like, I just naturally assume, no, I'm short, she would never be interested. And then when they show interest, it's like, well, you realize you'd have to be seen with me like in public. And then absolutely. Most of the time, girls will still want to wear their heels out to like.
Oh yeah!
Like, even that prom video you were talking about, that girl's 5'9". She still put on 4-inch heels. Like, that's just insulting at a point,
It's crazy.
Oh, they're gonna wear it, man. You just show up with a ladder and a smile.
Your prom picture, you got a ladder next to you, like.
Dude, the girl I took to my senior prom, Suzanne, was probably 5'9", and I'm 5'7". But she's 5'9" in heels. So she's taller than me. Man, if you get hung up by the height, I get it. I'm not knocking you for getting hung up, but you gotta get over it, man.
But on the other hand, it makes slow dancing so much better.
Yeah, man, I got some boobs on the bottom of my head.
Boobs on my head.
Here's the deal. It's funny because they'll ask, do you have a problem dating a girl who's taller than you? And it's like a serious question they'll ask guys. But nobody ever asks, hey, girls, do you have a problem dating a fat guy? Because people are like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just his personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get a pass as guys for so much stuff. They're like, oh, like every TV show you watch, it's a hot woman with a fat guy. And we're like, well, that's cool. But I mean, it's never, but it's like a serious question of, guys, can you date a taller woman? But it's not a serious question. Girls, can you date a fat guy? Like, well, I mean, if she likes him.
Did you ever see those couples in high school or even in like real life? Like I think Shaq's wife is like 4'1" or something.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even try to balance that out. Did you guys have that in high school? Like the tallest kid dating the shortest girl and stuff like that?
Yeah, I seen it, man. Shaq's wife does flex arm hangs off his penis. You know, she's just like hold it on. They just count and do that flex arm hang. Come on. Don't kip. You know,
the tallest one I dated was 6 feet tall, but we couldn't keep going because I can't date a chick that wear the same size shoe as me. Like I want to go hoop. She already out with the Jordans on. We can't even roll like that. My wife has a saying though. My wife says you got to be this tall to ride this ride. My wife did not date short guys. She dated tall guys. And
white discrimination on guys is
like
real.
I like short women. Like I like women that are shorter than me.
But how tall is LaShawn? What does she think?
She's like you got to be over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You know,
it's funny that women can openly say that.
Yeah.
They can openly say you got to be over 6 feet tall, but I can't be like you got to be a slut.
It's funny.
I get in trouble for the way I want to do things, and then they're like, "No, you got to be this tall," and I'm like, "We got to be down to hook up one of your girlfriends." You know. My only goal on this show is to get Ken to take his headphones off at least once.
Yo, he said, "You got yo,
son."
This is the show, Ken.
This is it.
This is the one.
The Japanese accent and the slut comment. We done. Can we even say that word?
Yo,
I don't know.
When your little Facebook crew gets a hold of that line,
yeah, we done, bro.
Yeah. Well, because here's the thing. But here's the thing. Let me say this part of it. This is the truth. Like, why can you pick a physical characteristic and say that the person doesn't have control of, and say, because here's the deal, I got control of being fat. So if you say I don't want to date a fat guy, the truth is I have control of that. You know what I'm saying? If you say I don't want to date a short guy, what does that have to do with anything? You know, and it's the same thing with guys with girls when they're like, I don't want, you know, like Ken said, I don't want a tall girl. What do they have anything to do with that? You know, and I ain't knocking anybody because we all got our things. But it's funny because everybody will understand when a woman says, I don't want to date a short guy. But, you know, if I say I don't want to date a girl with small breasts, people will be like, that's messed up. And it probably is messed up. But but everybody will get down on me quick on that. And all the open mic comics will get down on me quick on that because, you know, they're white knights. Right. You know?
Yeah, they are.
No, but I do have exceptions, though. I have exceptions. If something ever happened to my wife, we weren't together no more. If I was to date any chick that was tall, it would be Candace Parker.
Yeah, you just named her.
I'm like,
look her up. She played for the LA Sparks. No, she's not. She ain't no porn star. She plays for the LA Sparks.
Ken, you don't know the rules of this house, do you?
Okay. Oh, if you happen to look her up, she plays for the LA Sparks and she's on TNT NBA inside the NBA TNT. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if I dated anybody tall, it would be her.
For James to look Candace Parker up, he has to look up Candace Parker. Gross, ill. You know.
Oh my gosh. Now, we all know that this Sunday coming up is Mother's Day.
And if your mama's tall, she's gross.
That's right. Damn right.
Get your tall, gross-ass mom out of here. Looking like a giraffe.
We celebrate the woman that gave us all birth, the woman we all know and love, Mother's Day. All right. Now, Ken, I want to ask you, bro. You've been married for 2 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 years. Now, your wife and you don't have kids together, but she is a stepmom. So when you guys that
bonus
first year
mom.
Married, huh?
Bonus mom. She don't like stepmom. She likes bonus mom.
I like that,
bro.
That's
nice. I never heard of bonus mom.
She calls herself a bonus mom. Yeah.
So can you get a bonus wife?
I mean, I could try. Y'all might be finding another co-host.
I'm just asking. We're throwing around terms.
She probably gonna kill me, but I can always get a bonus wife. I'm just gonna die.
This was your bonus wife. This is your second. This was the extra one. Yeah.
Bro, I've never heard of a bonus mom, but that's cool. Yeah. So when you got married to her and she became a bonus mom, did you buy her Mother's Day gifts? Did you start buying her stuff?
Yes, yeah, and my kids do too. Yeah, she does get
really
Mother's Day gifts. Yeah.
I was just thinking, moms like stepmoms are bonus moms, stepdads are Greg. I'm your bonus mom. Who's that? Greg. He ain't no family.
Kid, do you remember the first gift you got her for Mother's Day?
Oh, the kids got her like a gift card to like Sephora.
Oh, okay.
Let her get makeup, and then like I would get her like Lily Pulitzer is like her favorite designer, so the kids would get her that, and then we'll put in the card, and the kids would give it to her. So
I would have just photoshopped her in old pictures, like, look, you was always here.
look at you at Kenny's birth. Like,
yeah, look at you at Ken and Mom's wedding. Who would have guessed? That's you holding Mama's hand when she was giving birth to me.
Look at you,
that
man.
Is hilarious, man.
But no, we do. My kids will still give her gifts for Mother's Day. She's their bonus mom. So yeah.
Do you still what age do you stop buying gifts for the kids to give to the mom?
Well, I'm still doing it. So
yeah. Well,
my youngest is 4. Yeah, my Kenny does. My youngest is 14. So I still,
I would figure when they don't have jobs, right? If they don't have jobs,
they don't have jobs. And my ex-wife is simple. She likes going to the movies. So when it was open, I would always get her an AMC gift card, and the kids would give her that. And then on Father's Day, I would always get a Chipotle gift card.
And that's the joy of parenting. That's why you do it. So you can spend thousands of dollars on them, so you get a Chipotle gift card for the money you gave them.
That's so funny. Yeah. Now, Miguel, I know you're close to your family, bro. Do you go all out for your mom on Mother's Day?
Let me tell you the truth, man. Like my mom wants practical stuff now. Like I got her. She wanted some bug zappers for her backyard. She wants some Lowe's stuff. That's what she wants, man. And she'll tell you, she's like, "Don't give me anything. I don't want anything." She joyfully is like, "I was gonna buy some bug zappers. If you get those nice bug zappers for me, we're cool." And then I try to I'm gonna get the nice. She's like, "No, this is the one I want. This is it." And when I was a kid, I would try. There was when I first got my first good job, so I was bartending. I would always try to go real big with my mom, but I realized she liked it, but she'd rather you just get what she told you to get. That's what she wants,
Gotcha. Now, Mike, real quick for you, you still getting your mom stuff? I know she doesn't live in the same town, but you still getting her nice stuff, bro?
Man. Yeah. If I don't send a card, I get a call from my dad the very next day. So, out of fear, we still, of course, recognize my mom. And my boys do a great job taking care of their mother. Even though things aren't always great between her and I make sure that Mother's Day they still learn that they take care of their mom.
I can imagine that call from your dad too. He's like, "Why are you making me do this, Mike? Why are you making me make this call, you son of a..."
On behalf of Real Laughs to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Please join us next week for more Real Laughs right here on 104.1.